someone at work kept stealing my lunch. Until the day it had peanuts in it. I'm 29 male and I work in a pretty normal office where the shared fridge runs on the honor system. Which basically means someone eventually starts stealing food. For months everything was fine. People labeled their containers, grabbed their lunch at noon, and nobody touched anything that wasn't theirs. Then one week my lunches started disappearing. First it was leftover pasta. I put it in the fridge around 9 a.m., came back at noon and the container was empty. I thought maybe I ate it the night before and forgot. The next day my sandwich disappeared. Then a burrito. Then a full container of fried rice I'd made the night before. The weirdest part was the container always went back into the fridge, just empty. Whoever was doing it wasn't even trying to hide it. After the fourth time I started writing my name on the lid in big letters. Still gone. Some coworkers joked about the office lunch thief, but nobody actually cared because it wasn't their food. Around that time I noticed something else. One guy in our office, Mark, always talked about his peanut allergy. At team lunches he'd ask about ingredients and double-check everything before eating. And every single lunch of mine that disappeared had been peanut-free. So the next week I made noodles with peanut sauce. Nothing crazy, just enough that it was obvious. Before putting it in the fridge I labeled the container like usual, then right underneath my name I added another line. Contains peanuts. The next day around lunch I walked toward the break room and heard coughing inside. When I stepped in, Mark was standing at the counter holding my red container open, drinking water like his life depended on it while two coworkers asked if he was okay. He looked up at me and said quickly, "I thought this was mine." I glanced at the container in his hand and said, calm as possible. "But it literally says peanuts on the top." The room went quiet. One coworker slowly looked down at the lid. Mark mumbled something about grabbing the wrong thing, shoved the container into the sink, and rushed out to get his allergy medication. No one ever officially said anything about it. But since that day, my lunches have never disappeared from the fridge again. Funny how the office lunch thief suddenly learned how to read labels.